We have details tonight about a St. John City councillor who has been suspended. Ward 4 councillor Tom Davis is partway through a month-long suspension with pay after a workplace investigation found he made comments that created a, quote, poisoned work environment. Here now's Daryl Roberts brings us the latest on what led to that suspension.
According to St. John City Councillor Lynn Hammond, it started with a benign conversation.
It's kind of small talk, chatter, or whatever. The issue of the matter of the podcast was raised by Councillor Davis.
Earlier this month, Ward 4 Councillor Tom Davis was given a 30-day suspension for offensive comments and disrespectful conduct. At the centre, an incident before a council meeting on March 10th, during a conversation about babies and parenting.
So this particular podcast that he was referencing is called A Diary of a CEO. Very internationally successful. But it's not about it's about the guest, and her name is Erica Komisar.
She's an author, therapist, and self-described psychoanalyst and parenting coach who argues that mental disorders in children, like ADHD, are tied to a mother's lack of physical presence over the first 3 years of a child's life.
When women decided that it was cool to go to work and to work full-time out of the home, everybody cheered and said, great, women have the same rights as men, and now everybody can be in the workforce and be independent and make money and do their own thing. Me, 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 me. The problem is that children were dropped. They were abandoned.
I have to be honest, I had so many red flags hit even just within the first 5 minutes.
Janine Hubbard is a registered psychologist. She says many of Komisar's claims are inaccurate.
There is nothing you can do as a parent that is going to cause your child to have a neurodevelopmental disorder. I can say that emphatically. How it expresses, when it's diagnosed, what are some of the struggles, that can vary from family to family. But there is a huge amount of, and in particular, mommy blaming and encouraging mommy guilt.
The city hasn't released the report on its investigation, and Davis declined to comment for the story. Hammond says she can't recall his words verbatim.
His intention, I don't know, but in that moment, I felt that he was presenting it as factual information, and so I told him it was harmful, and I asked him to stop.
Deputy Mayor Ron Ellsworth supported Hammond's account and said he offered to make the code of conduct complaint.
The issues were not directed at me, but I felt that they needed to be addressed, and after some discussions with some of the folks involved, I agreed that I would put my name on it.
Davis has apologized and agreed to go through training. He'll be back at the council table in early July. Daryl Roberts, CBC News, St. John's.
A beautiful day for many people in the province today, and the good news is that's going to continue across the island tomorrow, but we do have to talk about a frost advisory in effect tonight and some rain coming on Wednesday. I'll break it all down for you coming up a little later in the show.
On the aerobatic team in particular,